Hi everybody, I'm Tom and welcome to a Newb Improves, quite possibly the most optimistically named series on YouTube. Today we are carrying on with our Dota A to Z challenge and the hero today is Bane. Bane is a support hero and he has 4 abilities as usual. There is Enfeeble, which weakens an enemy unit, reducing its physical damage. There is Brain Sap, which I believe drains, it deals damage and gives you health equal to the damage drained. There is Nightmare, which acts as a stun and a damage per second, which can be removed if the unit is attacked, but it passes on to the unit that attacked them. And there is Fiend's Grip, the ultimate, which basically causes heavy damage over time and steals mana, and part of it is blocked by a BKB and part of it isn't. I can't remember if it's the physical damage or the mana drain. I think it may be the mana drain that's blocked by the BKB. So here we are in the top lane. We have a bounty hunter laning with us, and I've just blocked the creep wave to the best of my abilities, and I'm just going to try the standard support, just denying as many creeps as I can. Something you'll notice immediately is that I'm spending far too much time sort of with my back towards the creeps that I'm trying to attack, and that's causing me to miss a lot of my denies. What I need to be doing really is being much closer to the action, and I just need to be ready to do the denies. And I've also missed 2 or 3 chances now to help out in a fight. Basically I'm not paying enough attention to the bounty hunter, and I'm not using my nightmare ability, which means that the bounty hunter isn't able to set up any kills. So I really need to pay more attention to that. But at the moment we're just sort of laning as usual. The bounty hunter's getting last hits and I'm hopefully getting denies, though not many at the moment, admittedly. And I've just got to not die, I guess, until I get my core item set. And let's speed this up a bit. Yep, so now hopefully I'll be able to put that back to normal speed if anything interesting happens, but for now it's just nope. Is this something interesting? Let's see. Yeah, I tried to do something there, didn't quite manage it, I don't think, but it's okay. Just being kind of sort of aggressive and just getting their health down slowly like that should help us overall. Yeah, so Bane, as I said, is a support hero. He's very much someone who sets up kills and just kind of helps out wherever he can. And the Fiend's Grip in particular is very useful for just kind of making the enemies fairly useless by just taking all of their mana, and that way one of the carries on the team can go in and mop up all of the kills. At the moment I'm being very cautious at the moment. I shouldn't be this cautious. And especially now I can see on the map that the bounty hunter's trying to make something happen. But this maybe... I could have used Nightmare there. I really need to pay more attention to what's happening. Yeah, like here. There we go. That's... looks like I'll have to get out of there, but
My target eludes me.
yeah, I tried to help up there. My mana pool is very low at the moment. My first item will be Arcane Boots, which will help with my mana pool a bit, but not a huge amount. I do have a clarity there. I've just used one of them and I've got one spare, but I go far too close. Like that just cancelled my my clarity, which means I've got no mana now. And if I'd waited a bit, then I would have had enough mana to potentially finish off that fight and get a kill for our team. The bounty hunter's back in lane soon anyway, so hopefully we'll be able to kind of push the advantage now that there's only one person that we're laning against, because the which one is that? That is Sven. Yes. Yeah, the Sven's holding back now. And
this should make my life easier.
There we go. Bounty hunter's about to get a kill. Yeah, there we go. Possibly could have gotten 2 kills. I may have been able to Nightmare the Sven, but I was at that point I was just focusing too much on chasing down the which one is that? That is the Shadow Demon. Haven't played too much against the Shadow Demon, so I'm not quite sure what the abilities are. May have to look that up before I play the next game. But now with both heroes out of the lane, we can essentially just push it out a bit and, well, yeah, basically push out the lane, get close to the tower, and that'll just give us an advantage overall. Let's see what everyone else is doing. The sniper's level 7, doing fairly well in the middle lane by the looks of it.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
Evangelizing for my cause.
Yeah,
Radiant's bottom tower
I didn't
is
know
under
which
attack.
of those illusions was real, so I wanted to kind of get back a bit. But I could possibly be helping in this fight now.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
Yeah, looks like I managed to get that kill. And hopefully save the bounty hunter. If I'd been in that fight a bit earlier, then I probably could have helped him a bit sooner and he would have gotten out of there with more health. But it's all a learning process. This is like, I haven't played many games of Dota. I'm going to have to play a lot more before I actually get any good at the game. If I had more mana here, I could be harassing the Sven. The courier's at the secret shop waiting for me to buy the item, and once I realise that, or once I get a chance, I'll buy the item and have it shipped out to me. And the bounty hunter's there, so I feel a bit safer now. It looks like the bounty hunter may be sort of holding back, maybe hoping to go invisible and get a kill without being seen. Yep, there's my arcane boots. I put it into the 6th item slot, which I call it the save me, save me, save me slot, because it's mapped to my spacebar. I can very easily hit it at the last moment so that I get a bit of a boost. I tend to put kind of healing items or mana items in that slot, or things like the BKB, which I may need to use very quickly. And I don't now have any more tangos. And I don't really have the health or the mana to do anything here. I think I just used my ultimate, but I didn't realise that it was a channeling ability, so I moved as soon as I cast it, and that didn't do anything. It just cancelled the channel, and well, it possibly lost us a kill. But now that I know how to use it, hopefully I'll be able to do a bit more damage with it.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
I think that may have been... yeah, I think that was the... something called the brain sap, of course it's called the brain sap, yeah. Which is very, very useful because it heals me after it does them damage. And now I'm getting the headdress, that's the fast part for the mechanism. And it looks like the sniper has come to help us out in top lane. And there we go. He got 1 kill. And there we go, the brain sap. Probably saved my life there, the brain sap. And now I've just used the mana boots. It didn't quite give me enough mana to actually fight, but it will give me enough mana to defend myself. And I've got to kind of hurry on back to the fountain so I can heal up. And I can afford the headdress now, so I can just buy the pieces to that, and
top tower is under attack.
I'll be able to get the mechanism recipe there, or the mechanism items ready to buy. That's the buckler and the headdress. I just need the actual recipe now.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
And I can't afford a TP scroll at the moment, so I'll have to walk down to wherever I need to go. Looks like I'm going to try and defend the middle lane. Well, not necessarily defend it, just push it out a bit, I guess. The sniper, as I said before, is fairly powerful at this point, so all I need to do is kind of set up a kill for him. And considering there's 3 of us now, that won't be all that difficult. Yeah, that was kind of a wasted ult. It didn't get a chance to channel fully before the enemy died, but the brain sap looked like it did a fair chunk of damage. And now the 2 of us just need to push back the creep wave and we can start attacking the tower. And that's 1 dead hero. and I need to redirect the tower's aggro
Radiant's
and get
middle
behind the
tower
next
is under
creep
attack.
wave.
Fixed my sights.
At the moment I'm kind of vulnerable there because I'm kind of a support all alone, and I just went the wrong way. The Phantom Assassin kind of initiated on me, and
Dire's top
looks
tower
like the
is under
sniper's going to
attack.
get a kill on it anyway, but I should have gone up
Radiant's
the
bottom tower is under
stairs onto my side instead of down the river, because that gives me the height advantage, and it means that
attack. Radiant's
they have a
bottom
chance of
tower
missing,
is
and I'm into my own territory and into the fog of war a lot
Dire's
quicker.
top tower is under attack. Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
And I've got to be a bit careful here that the tower doesn't aggro me, because we only have one creep left in the wave. And I'm standing in the river again, which is kind of bad because that's exactly where I was standing when the Phantom Assassin got me, and I should know at this point that I won't be able to see it coming.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
So yeah, it looks like the Phantom Assassin is back by the tower, and again they do the exact same thing, and I act in exactly the same way, except there's no sniper here to get to clean up the kill, so I kind of retreat very quickly and go and see if they need any help in the bottom lane. I'll have the mechanism in 50 gold, which is going to help a lot in team fights. It basically means that we can fight for longer and we can take more hits. Yeah, just looking around, trying to see what's happening and where. Yeah. Yeah, there's the sniper finishing off a kill. And yeah, the three of us together. In fact, there's four of us now. So where's the bounty hunter? I can't see. Oh right, they are in the fountain. But yeah, with the four of us here, we're just kind of very easily mopping them up. Especially since they're not grouping up. They're just kind of attacking us one at a time. Which, considering they've all now been beaten by us individually very quickly, they should be grouping up so that they can do more damage against us. I mean, there's still 3 heroes right at the tower, and there's a 4th one not so far away. Looks like everyone's running. I guess everyone's a bit low health. I'm going to see if I can help anyone out by delaying my arcane boots until I'm next to them. I just missed the tiny when I was casting that. Yeah, at the moment I'm kind of looking about the map, seeing if there's anywhere where I can be more useful. We've got a couple of towers down on their side, so that's always a good thing. And Yeah, I should be more decisive at this point. I don't know where anything's happening, but it looks like there's the sniper trying to get a kill here. And no, I think I cast Nightmare on them, but basically I guess they got attacked and the Nightmare got passed on to someone else. But we did manage to get one kill out of it anyway. So I guess we're just pushing the middle by the looks of it. Unless the sniper has any other ideas. I'm still very low mana at the moment. I can't do it. Well, I could use Enfeeble in that, but I don't have any mana to do anything else, so I'm not sure it would be all that effective. I've got the Arcane Boots on cooldown for another 10 seconds. Or 5 seconds now. So looks like they had it covered anyway.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
So yeah, right now we're just going to push out the lane. I'll help wherever I can.
Tower has fallen.
And it looks like I'm going for a Yule Scepter for my next item, which is a fun item anyway, and it includes a Void Stone, which will give me a bit more mana regen,
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
which is always a very good thing. Yeah, and now I shouldn't be caring about last hits, we're just pushing the wave as quickly as possible. And I'm going to stand back as far as possible so that the tower doesn't aggro me, of course. And yeah, I should probably back off slightly. I do like that the sniper, you can hear the ultimate going off all the way across the map. And now I am tanking hits. Even if I'm a support, I knew it would fall very quickly.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack. Radiant's middle tower has fallen. Radiant's bottom tower has fallen.
Yeah, so at the moment we're pushing all three lanes at once, which
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
makes it very hard for them to defend against. And also ensures that we've got a very steady push with all of our lanes.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
Yeah, we just need to wait for the next creep wave before we can carry on, really. There it is. It's never too far away, I find. And now we should just be able to finish off the tower before it destroys the creep wave, and we can go straight for the barracks. Looks like
Radiant's top barracks are under attack.
yeah, I almost lost that fight. The brain sap really saved me there. It gave me a huge chunk of health just when I needed it, and then of course I've got the mechanism to back it up. And now I've got all the components for the Yule, so yeah, I'm just going to fetch the Yules from their fountain, which is sometimes a bit risky, but it looks like at the moment that they've just given up, basically. There was 2 people disconnected already, but now there's 4 disconnected, so it looks very much like they've just kind of decided they wanted to find another game, I guess, or they rage quit, one or the other. But it means that at this stage in the game we're essentially uncontested. We only have the Sven to worry about, and then once he's dead, we've got free reign to do whatever we want. Yeah, I just decided to show off my rules there because there wasn't going to be another chance to actually use it, and it's a shame to spend all that gold on a rules if it doesn't get used at all.
Radiant's middle tower has fallen.
And good play by the Sven, but I kind of wanted that kill, but I'm not going to argue it. It achieves the same thing. And now we just have to destroy the Ancient. And there we go. So that is the Bane game. The next game I will be doing in a week's time is Batrider, and if you can't wait until then to see one of my videos, I know the commentary on this one wasn't all that great, but if you do want to see another one of my videos, I've got a Titanfall video coming up next Wednesday. And if you liked the video, please like the video, please comment to let me know what I could be doing to improve these videos and in fact improve my Dota games. And subscribe if you want to see more things like this. I'll be uploading twice a week, every single week. And that's about it for this week. Until next time, don't feed the trolls.